Live at 5, it's Offer Review, and there's some funny stuff going on in Reddit right now, and I kind of want to just go over it because it's kind of like an inside joke, and I laughed at first, but I'm not sure it's going to work. But like, this is a pretty good post, and it says requirements of requirements, and it says, is it me or is all about our raids now? You want to participate in DD5, the requirement is TLA, and then it says we need more gold. And then you go read a little bit more, and then you go and he's just like randomly in a sentence it goes, we need more gold. And then a little bit further down, there's another sentence that says we need more gold. And then it finally ends up and says we need more gold. So I guess this is the thing, is that in Cerebral Mint, and I've known this for a while, that the developers track sentiment using like word clouds on various social media, including Reddit and Facebook and everything like that. And then he described the whole process and how he collects this data. And so people are flooding Reddit with we need more gold. And then I think Tony Skungulative was like hashtag Nerf America Chavez. And I gotta let you know that they're onto it. Say like America Chavez to the moon, and Cerebro says here for the America Chavez chain. So they know that they're basically their sentiment word cloud tracking software is basically a mess right now. And so I don't know if going on typing Nerf America Chavez into Reddit or we need more gold is going to matter anymore at this point. Like, I think they're going to probably have to scrap their sentiment tractor indicating software for a month or so until people forget about this, or maybe people won't forget about it. But I don't know. I think it's going to create some clutter on Reddit, and maybe it's not the best place to do it anymore. I just don't think it's going to work. I know they know about it, is what I'm trying to say. And then also, we did take a look at. We saw the Death Pool strike time. We made videos about Death Pool. Kit looks very good. Looks like it's going to be an amazing mythic raid character. Or the kit appeals to me. But some people asked, on paper, does Death Pool look stronger than Kestrel? And my initial answer is no. Yeah, she has this ability of doing like 5 million, 6 million damage like they show in the strike time video, but that's not going to happen very often. I don't see it happening inside most arena matches or in alliance wars. I can see it happening in raids quite a bit because the way it's set up and the charges, and it's not going to happen a lot, but I still very much like her kit. I think she's going to be an amazing character. I'm definitely looking forward to playing her, but I don't see her being dominant the way that Kestrel is at this time. Maybe I'm wrong, of course, and that's why I worded this question on paper, because until I can play the kits, I don't know, right? I just don't know until I get to play it. And then lastly, I want to talk about this post right here. Let's talk about casual alliances, and this is probably one of the most well-written posts, and I hope the developers see this post, and I know they do read Reddit, and they do look at it. But it talks about his alliance, that they take the game seriously, and they play hard, and they're having difficulty recruiting. And this is something that came up on a conversation the other day, is like, secondly, we may think casual players are all low TCP. No. In our alliance, we have a large range of TCPs from a high of 13 million down to a low of 1 million, and average is 7. And unfortunately, the way that the game is designed and going forward, the alliances need to be more homogenous than this. And what I mean by that is that players at similar power levels and similar collection levels with similar interests and similar goals, not necessarily not like tryhards or not tryhards, but like this alliance right here, I mean, they're struggling to get people to join their alliance because they're not doing U7.5, let alone the Doom raids and so on and so on. And so this is kind of a sad thing, I think, but the way the game is designed, it's designed in a way where the alliances are going to prosper more if they're more homogenous. Now, do I think this is right? I don't know. I think this is good for the game. I don't know. Is it good for casual alliances? Probably not. But I'm in a relatively homogenous alliance right now, and that works for us, right? A lot of similar types of players doing similar things, doing similar types of things in the game, and whether that is casual or not casual, I don't know. But the problem with this is that if you're in alliance with friends, or you're in alliance with people that have TCPs all over the place, and your individual progression was never stifled where now it's going to be stifled. I mean, directly, the way to get into Dark Dimension 5 is going to be tied to your ability to complete Doom 2, which is required on doing Doom 1, which is on, all this stuff, man. It's so I think this is kind of has started. This is not new. I mean, this has been going on for months that they've been pushing alliances in the direction. I mean, the milestone rewards for the alliance, the 2-week rewards that include Silver Surfer, Doom raid now, and then Doom 2. All these requirements are stacking on stacking on stacking. And I think this is problematic for alliances like this. And I hope that Scopely is aware of this and understands, because typically they want people to stay in the same alliances and to develop friendships with alliances. And without a doubt, this is going to cause problems and people moving around, or, I mean, unless the 13 million players just don't care about their progression and they're comfortable with where they're at, where a 13 million player can be in an alliance with other 13 million players and probably be better off. It's just the way it works. So we've got some offers here today. Resource calendar 3-day. I wish this offer had more impact. I do like it because basically 99 cents. 100 power cores is worth probably $1.25, maybe a little bit more than $1.25. So just the power cores alone are worth more than $1, let alone getting the 100,000 gold and the 100 purple training materials. So we're gonna pick this up for $1. Because why not? We're using Amazon coins. Sponsored by Amazon coins. Link is in the description. So we're gonna pick that up, and I'm doing pretty good. I reset my Amazon coins once a month on the 7th, and I am 8,700 coins ahead from last month. So I'm under budget for the month. I budget myself on this game. And anyways, let's move on. Daily costume bits offer. I'm not a purchaser of bits or costumes. I do like some of the costumes lately. A lot of people have shared with me that they're very favorable towards the Shadowlands Daredevil costume and the Gamora Requiem, whatever it's called. I am too. I don't know if that's something I would spend money on. So this is not a thing that I participate in. So I don't have a valuation on it. Let's move on. Red Star Ultimate Pack. At best, I value red stars at $1.50 a piece. So this is 14 red star orbs, which is nowhere near worth $50. I think these offers are garbage. Let's move on. Samurai for Hire offer. So the whole thing about Heroes for Hire in war is that it forces your opponent pretty much to use a one of two counters for the team. One is of course Infinity Watch, or there's this soup of overpowered characters like Kestrel and Silver Surfer. And that's basically, regardless of what you do with this team, Heroes for Hire, you're going to negate your opponent's your top tier team or one of their top tier teams. Is this a priority? No, I don't think it is. I mean, without a doubt, this game is right now. The game is all about raiding, right? It's funny. I've been reading some things on Reddit. Where focus on the arena, then focus on your raids, and then focus on Alliance War, and focus this and that. I see the game being more heavily focused on raids right now, more so than ever. This team right here, yes, they do help you in the gamma raid, I guess, in the middle lane, but other than that, it doesn't really progress much in the raids. And it is a defensive war team, which is it's just not that important to me, defensive war team. So let's move on. And plus, it's not a great valuation. 50 character shards for $30 is not going to excite me ever, let alone a defensive war team. Although this team will be getting better. So word on the street, no official word, of course, but word on the street and rumors and data mines suggest that Shang-Chi is also going to have the Heroes for Hire tag, and that team is going to be significantly better with him. We will see. No official word on that, though. Looks like that's the way it's going to go. All right, so this is a reasonable way of spending money to help on your progress in Doom. I like that the changes that they made in the last patch to the energy, and I'm favorable to this energy. I feel like the orbs got the short end. They're not as important to me anymore. I'm not going to buy this, but I think that this is, if you want to spend money to help your alliance and get through the Doom raids, this is a way of doing it for sure. Reasonable enough. Gold bundle. This is trash. Gold off. They do not. They're being super stingy with gold. And yes, we do need more gold. Put that in your word tree. More gold. Yeah, I hope they get it. We need more gold. Everybody wants more gold. Come on, man. It's everybody. Anyways, at best of value gold. It's horrible. It's literally probably the number one thing I see constantly everywhere all the time is more gold. And I agree. I mean, it's universal. I don't want to get into it. Anyways, gold's a problem. This offer's trash. That's what you wanted to hear. At best of value, these are $2 a piece. So that's $14 plus another $5, maybe $19 of boomer valuation. Not a good deal. Let's move on. Trash. So again, I'm favorable to the ISO 8 energies that have ISO 8 offers that have campaign energy, but not the orbs. I think the orbs are trash. Also trash. All right. Training offers. I've lowered my valuation on these because of the skill military monthly training materials event. I don't feel like these are as in demand as much as they once were. $1.50 times 4 orbs is $6.50. Maybe that's worth another $2-3. Anyways, this doesn't add up to $20. There's better ways of buying these. Campaign energy. I value 3,000 campaign energy at $15. Unfortunately, this does not add up to another $10, so I don't see the point of this. I guess if you're trying to take advantage of some sort of special event, check the events tab, maybe if there's double drops, but typically even then it's not worth it. Let's move on. This orb is going away because this orb is trash. Ability orb is at best for me worth 10 cents, so I will never buy this offer because I do not want to get it off. An orb worth 10 cents for $1. Pack of shame. The general consensus is the blitz a lot, and then with that blitz currency, spend cores if you absolutely need this. War materials, it's easier just to refresh the stores than buying this pack, or less expensive anyways. Ultimate orb frenzy offer at best of value gold orbs at $2 a piece. Premium orbs at $1 a piece. So that right there is $12 plus $6 adds up to $18. Not quite $25. And then let's see if we have a 10 for 10. No 10 for 10. Okay, let's toggle over to my other account and take a look at that over there. What do we got here? Free to play. All right, here we go. We're going to scroll past all the duplicate offers and look at offers that are not on this other account. Royal Princess offer. Believe Crystal is in the Arena store. So I believe Ebony in today's blog post they mentioned Ebony Ma around the corner. I can't remember the dates. Maybe that's as early as Monday. Anyways, there's a blog post. It's probably running on the screen right there. Anyways, so I don't remember the information, but I know Ebony Ma is in the near term in the next couple of weeks. So if this helps you get Ebony Ma, I get it. But again, Crystal's available in the Arena store. As far as her importance than Human's team, the most important, of course, is Black Bolt. Next is Yo-Yo, and the two of them together is quite nice. And then she it definitely helps the team, and from there, it doesn't really matter. But so she's like the third best member on that team, in my opinion. Let's move on. All right, and Karnak is garbage. I do not like this guy at all. I think he's terrible. Again, he's in Humans, and yes, he can be used to unlock Ebony Ma, but really you can also use you can use Ms. Marvel. Ms. Marvel is an Inhuman, and if you could sidestep upgrading this guy at all, you'd be better served using Black Bolt, Yo-Yo, Crystal, Quake, and Ms. Marvel. Then just ignore this guy. However I just don't like this guy at all. If you could sidestep Quake or Karnak, the choice is yours. But anyways, I wouldn't be putting tons of resources into those characters. Okay, let's keep going and see if there's anything else here we're talking about. I think that'll do it. Are you excited for Deathpool? I am pretty excited for Deathpool. I like the story. I like the kit. I'm a little bit worried about power creep, but it is what it is. All right, let me know what you think in the comment section. And as always, thanks for watching and keep on gaming. What?